Hello and welcome back to IELTS Zone, your daily 10-minute upgrade to real English. It's Thursday, which means we are focused on culture and society. I'm Mark.
And I'm Clara. Today, we're talking about the changing role of tradition. We'll discuss how global culture and technology are impacting local customs. We'll learn the descriptive vocabulary and narrative techniques needed to talk about culture in your IELTS speaking test.
This is a high-frequency topic. When the examiner asks you to describe a tradition or festival, you need to show advanced vocabulary. Clara, what's a great adjective to describe a tradition that is extremely important and old?
Oh, I love the word time-honored. It sounds much more sophisticated than just old. A time-honored custom is one that has been respected and practiced for centuries. It's fantastic for your introduction. Now, let's talk about the why. Why do traditions change? Often it's because people embrace new ideas. To embrace means to willingly accept or adopt something new.
Exactly. They embrace modernization. Conversely, people who strongly support tradition often try to uphold it. Uphold means to maintain or support something that is established. So we have a nice verbal contrast. Embrace versus uphold.
Mark, what's a good phrase for talking about traditions that are disappearing?
You can say a custom is fading into obscurity. Obscurity means the state of being unknown or forgotten. You might say, sadly, many local crafts are fading into obscurity due to mass production. This is very powerful language for a Part 3 discussion on globalization.
That's a strong phrase. Now, for the sensory side of traditions, we need to be descriptive. What's a great adjective for describing the atmosphere of a busy festival?
Use vibrant. Don't just say busy. Say the air was filled with the vibrant sound of music and the smell of local foods. Vibrant is excellent for describing energy, color, or sound.
Great descriptive language. And speaking of description, let's use the simple phrasal verb carry on. It means to continue. You can use it in your conclusion to say, I hope we can carry on these traditions for future generations.
That wraps up our everyday discussion. You now have the language to describe, contrast, and conclude a cultural topic. Let's formalize this vocabulary in the IELTS Zone breakdown.
Welcome to the breakdown. Today, we're focusing on formal nouns and descriptive adjectives, perfect for giving a rich, detailed answer in Speaking Part 2, the cue card. Our first academic noun is cultural heritage. This refers to the legacy of physical artifacts and intangible attributes inherited from past generations. Use this instead of just old culture. In your introduction, say, I want to describe a time-honored custom that is part of my country's cultural heritage.
A powerful term. Now let's look at a key adjective for describing something deeply rooted in local life. Integral. It means essential or fundamental. You could say, traditional handicrafts are an integral part of the local economy. This is a high-level adjective to show importance.
That's highly specific. Now, for a phrase to explain why something is important to you. It holds significant sentimental value. This is a great, complex phrase for explaining emotional attachment. When describing a gift or an heirloom, say, this object may not be expensive, but it holds significant sentimental value because it was passed down from my grandmother.
That shows emotional depth. Finally, let's look at preservation. This is the formal noun for the act of keeping something from being damaged or lost. You can write in your Task 2 conclusion, government funding is essential for the preservation of these local languages and crafts.
That wraps up our strategic words: cultural heritage, integral, sentimental value, and preservation. Time for the tip.
Here's your IELTS Zone tip of the day. When preparing for a Speaking Part 2 cue card, always structure your answer using the past, present, and future tense. Talk about how it started, past, how it is celebrated now, present, and how it might be upheld or changed, future. This instantly demonstrates your grammatical range, or GR.
Now, it's time for your daily challenge. Practice starts now. Speaking Part 2 question. Describe a time-honored custom or cultural heritage from your country. You should say what the custom is, when it is practiced, and explain why you think its preservation is integral to your national identity.
Outline your answer using all 4 of today's key terms. Remember to use descriptive adjectives and follow the past, present, future structure.
Find the full transcript and a model answer outline for today's challenge question right now on our website, IELTSZone.org.
Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us on Instagram for more quick daily tips. We'll be back tomorrow for Friday's episode, where we'll be diving into work and economy.
Thank you for joining us in the IELTS Zone. Keep practicing, and we'll see you tomorrow.